Barry, 3 wins in a row. Not managed to do that during the season, but the Eights are throwing some real fight in the players.
Yeah. Credit to the players. Yeah, they're showing some real determination, some real grit, and certainly some real fight to keep playing, to keep fighting right till the end. And we saw that game out today.
It was a tough game, which you expected before the kick-off, and Doncaster have absolutely nothing to lose now, and got quite a big defeat last week. As they've won their only game against us, they obviously thought that they could come out here and win this game. Our players sort of got in front with a reasonable cushion, but then they always kept pegging back. And it became really a very tense afternoon after that, didn't it?
Yes, it was, and certainly as far as Doncaster, I think they went up to Workington with 15 fit players on Monday, I'm led to believe. Certainly some players that were unavailable to them, and some players that were sat on the bench that didn't play because they were injured, so they were a bit stronger today. They're Richard Wilkinson back, who's a former Hull player and a smart half-back for them. We knew it was going to be tough. We knew that Doncaster had nothing to lose. Although we planned for what they might throw at us, we also planned for being ready for the unexpected, and scored a try on us right at the death of the first half there, which you just can't plan for. A bit of an offload-a-thon, and the ball went left, went right, and then back inside, and eventually just got us on that last player there, and that's the type of game it was for us today.
That was almost smacked of the defeat at Doncaster, where we started throwing passes out when they were maybe not quite required, but they were not going to players either, and that gave Doncaster a bit of a roll. And as you say, from an offload, they went the length of the field, and at 12-4 at half time, it became quite a tight game then.
Yeah, it was. Doncaster never went away, and I think Doncaster have got possession or a penalty or 3 or 4 times today when we've had the ball, which the players are not sure as to why as well. So we'll have a look at that. But it was a tough afternoon. We were down on energy. We've had a couple of real big weeks, obviously, mentally, emotionally, and physically, with the trips to London and Whitehaven. A shorter turnaround into today's game, and our energy levels were a little bit down today.
Jack Lee came in with another try, but from a little bit further out than a couple of yards today, and really just started to put a stamp on the game, although Doncaster did come back with another couple of tries, but that one really probably sealed it, didn't it?
It did, and the drop goal as well. We seemed to get 2 scores up and then let Doncaster back in, and we never really got that 3rd score or that 4th score ahead, which should have probably eased the pressure on the players' minds a little bit. I think the players were always looking at the scoreboard and then wondering how long there was to go, and just trying to ensure that we could just keep our noses in front of Doncaster, because they didn't go away and they kept coming back at us. But Jack scored a really, really important try. He's been obviously a massive signing for the club, and a great try at the time when we needed something special, and Jack generally comes up with something special when you need it.
And then Simon Brown, the game management, are just taking it again 7 points clear, so it just puts another doubt in the opposition's mind, in that even if they score 6 points, they're still behind on the scoreboard.
It was important when we sent the message out, to Brownie to manage the set and nail a drop goal, and that's what Simon can do. He's kicking games up there with the best in this competition, and he managed that set really, really well and got us that 7 point buffer. Having said that, there was still about 11-12 minutes to go, and I think Doncaster had 3 or 4 sets on our line after that, to withstand some real intense pressure from Doncaster. So to see the game out, and then we probably looked a little bit comfortable that last 5 minutes or so, but it'd have been nice to be a little bit further ahead.
Short turnaround now to Featherstone on Friday. What sort of injury concerns have you got from today?
Yeah, again, we just can't seem to get through a game without picking something up. So Lewis Reed's got a bit of a calf and a medial knee ligament injury that many had to come off in the first half and couldn't go back on. Aaron Lyons has played with a tight hamstring today. Ryan Backhouse has played with a swollen ankle. Matty G's played with a swollen ankle. Short turnaround. We'll have to have a regroup. We'll have to see how the players are on Tuesday, and there'll probably be some late decisions and some late calls again going into Friday. But it's the game of their lives for some of those players.
All right. Well, congratulations on today, and let's hope we can go for 4 in a row.
Thank you.